People starving, people not having anything to eat, people not being able to pay their bills, people living together, families living together under like, oh yeah, all the time. I hear about it all the time. A lot less family dinners going on. I tell you that. So.
See, even my mom, she's even laid off from DHL, and she's been there 16 years, and they laid her off. So, just this experience alone is like an eye opener, But I'm going to school, that's basically like for job security, But it's still tight out here, man. Even at this point, it's people with degrees who don't even have a job.
Getting a lot of population of teenage homeless children that are coming to the one-stop service center. So I'm very fearful about DPS closing another 50 or so schools, because where are the children going? Who's supporting them? Are there any social workers in the school? Who's supporting these children? We got the parents out looking for jobs. Some of the parents are not even in the home. So what's happening in the single parent circumstances? The kids are homeless. They're not eating. It's a lot going on.
The company I worked for dealt with furniture, which is kind of a high-ticket item, and with the credit markets the way they are, and people tight with money, the business just dropped off completely.
I know I'm getting at least 5 to 10 kids a day, maybe 25 to 30 kids a week. I'm telling you, if we could keep tabs, we don't service the child population. We got a youth program, but those youth are being covered. Their children and their parents are coming to the one stop. I'm talking about the youth that floats into the one stop with no supervision. They're homeless. And that's the situation.
My mom was laid off from GM. She's been there like 15 years. And she was laid off. And it really affects her, you know what I'm saying? So I understand. I've never worked in the auto industry, so, it doesn't affect me, but it affects my family members. And it's hard out here.
I could say in the hundreds. I done went everywhere. I mean, I don't care what kind of job it is right now. If it's a job, just paying the bills.
Homeless, squatting in houses, moving in with family, people moving out of town.
I've been laid off 12 times in 1 year. Starting from security, meat company, detailing, you name it, assembly, machine operator.
Well, basically right now I'm back at the house with the parents because I kind of lost my house recently.
There are too many people that are hungry. There are too many people that don't have jobs. There are too many foreclosures. I don't think that we should be bailing companies out. We should be bailing people out.
I'm sure there's children sleeping in those areas, sleeping in the park. We are right across the street from Chandler Park. It's got to be going on because they're showing up when we open our doors. Sometime before we go to work, they're there.
It's been very difficult. You have to budget and, make some sacrifices. And there's a lot of anxiety because my wife is in an industry that is, doing pretty poorly as well. So you never know when she's going to come home with the pink slip.
They have low-income subsidized housing, but it's a lot of homeless people out there and people that are living with relatives. I've seen it through friends and family that, have to stay together because lack of work or couldn't find a job or on state aid or whatever. But, yeah, it's a lot of people out here homeless.
They just closing jobs, and I work on 2 jobs, and they move out of town. I work with another job, and it's slow. Got to get rid of you,
People would come in and want to open up an account, and they would have less to deposit, less to open up an account with. Credit was an issue. To get approved for a credit card was really bad. What else? A lot of people overdrawn their accounts. A lot of overdraw. It was pretty bad. Charter One had a good thing going on. You get 3 rebates a year. So people were exhausting those like that. So yeah, it's pretty bad.
The last place I worked was at a place that's called the meat place downtown. It's called the Eastern Market at Cattleman's, and I was a #1 meat cutter, but they closed down.